Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to make a lava bucket house in Minecraft. Now, this build is what I inspired from a lava bucket pixel art now that I have made, believe it or not. So, let me just go ahead and fix this so that we don't have any lava spawn out. So, this is actually a house with lava in it. When I mean lava, I mean at the very top, guys, alright? Not on the insides, obviously. We got orange stained glass here to make the effect look cool. So that is honestly why we have lava at the top, to prevent any bad stuff happening. So anyway, before we actually get started with this awesome lava bucket tutorial, please do remember to check out my real life things playlist linked down below this video. Alright? Anyway, that is way more than enough talking. Let's get this over with. So, if you want to make your lava bucket house, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need some block of coal, some cyan, hardened clay. You actually don't need light gray wool, unless if you absolutely want to. But I'm not, because it's going to cause my house to get on fire, and it won't be fun. You'll also need some orange stained glass, some lava bucket, and you'll only need one polished andesite. Now I'm going to tell you why in just a moment. So once you got this materials, and once you figured out you want to make it, I'll be making it right here. Right about here. We're going to start off by placing 6 blocks of coal directly on the ground. Not going up, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we want to do 2 upright diagonals. Then we want to go up by 5. And we should be looking towards the ground, by the way. We want to do 2 more up left diagonals. Go left by 5. Do 2 bottom left diagonals. Go down by 5. Then we want to do a bottom right diagonal to actually connect us back here. So it should look something like this. That is our base for where we're going to start on. So here is how this house is going to work. Our house is primarily made of cyan stained clay because it gives all that good effect. Although most people would prefer light gray wool, but I prefer cyan stained clay because honestly, guys, there's no other material but cyan stained clay that actually gives them the color. And if I do make out light gray wool, it will cause a fire in Minecraft, so that would not be fun. Having my house spread out. So you want to add 2 layers of clay directly on top of your block of coal. You could use black, but it will set your house on fire as well. Alright? So, if you accidentally break the glass. So, that is what you look like. Alright? Now, we want to go in diagonals in towards the house. We want to add let's see here, guys. We want to add 4 layers of clay inside the house. So but yeah, you know what that means by now. Alright? If I didn't really show you guys how to exactly build some houses that are requiring this type, but what I can honestly tell you is that it means that you are building 1 row above and 1 row inward. So now we just want to add 3 layers of clay directly on top. So this will be 1 layer. Oopsies. Right there. Right there is very much not even there. Alright. We're starting 2nd layer. And then we're starting 3rd layer, which is exactly what we. So. Okay. So once you added your 4 layers of clay, we want to add our final layer. Now, believe it or not, this final layer is. Oh, lordy. What I've done wrong, apparently. I'm actually supposed to add it outwards for 1 row above. So if you had catch what I just did just this moment ago, I've made it inwards. It's actually supposed to be outwards, y'all. So, I will not cut off a moment. I will fix this up real quick. It's actually supposed to be outwards, guys, not in towards the house. Just remember that, right? Because what I just did was wrong. Wrong. Anyway, so what you're actually supposed to do, guys, is that you are supposed to go outwards but one row above, which the one row above is what I exactly did good. But the inwards is what I'm not supposed to do. So apparently, if you caught that, I just realized it, so that will probably mean a little bit of extra time for me to take in. Sorry guys, I just have some updates to do later. I'm trying to cancel that so I don't have to interrupt this video. Alright, so alright then. Now we want to add our 3 layers of clay directly on top. And then after this we will have one more layer, and then we'll be good before we can add the orange stained glass and stuff like that. Alright? Well, right now we're still on the boring part, which is probably not fun when actually starting to build this thing. But you will realize that it will look more kind of a bucket shape. Right? Now, I've decided to make this as a pail without a handle, thus a pail or a bucket. Alright, so that is one building. Okay, that's 2 layers. We want to add one more layer, and we'll be good on our final layer, and then we'll be done. So, alright, there we go. That's the final row of our second layer. We got one final layer to do, and this one will consist of 3 blocks. So we want to do one last row that is 1 row above and 1 row outwards, not inwards. In relationship to the second row, right? We want to add 3 layers of this. Right, so this is 1 layer. And I know, guys, this will take a minute or two because of all the diagonals you have to make. Sometimes it's a little bit sometimes it's very perplexed to actually do this sometimes. But I'm pretty sure that you guys will understand. Now, you may be asking the reason we put it that pulse and a side down there, which we are actually supposed to do. So, you want to come to this first block of code that we actually started in, and we want to destroy the block, place a block of andesite. The reason we want to do that is because it will give it more of kind of like a color. I've got that a little bit of the pixel art, so that's kind of honestly why I've decided to do that. Right, that's 2 layers. We want 1 more layer and we'll be done. Then we can get on to the fun stuff. Alright. So, I will show you guys how to make an interior for this build. But it will be Saturday. Fortunately, guys, not Friday, alright? Or in other words, the 11th. Because at that time I was actually supposed to make an American themed thing, and this is not an American themed thing, so that is honestly why I will make an interior video for November 12th instead. Anyway, so once you got all those layers taken care of, you want to come to the very top of your lava bucket, and you want to go, start from this block, go down by 1, place go down by one, and then that is the area that you want to fill in the top of your house with some orange stained glass. It must be one block below, because if you decide to say for example you are going to be building say you're going to build your lava bucket with glass on top, then you add the lava. It's going to be overflown all the place, and I don't really like that when it overflows my house. I mean, there's probably going to be no way how I'm going to enter that house without getting myself burnt. I mean, use some common sense, people. Don't build your orange stained glass directly on the very, very deep. Just build it one block below the deep. So you can actually have some lava there without overflowing the house. Alright, so. Alright, so. Once we got the orange stained glass taken care of, guys, the next thing we want to do is that we want to add our lava. Now, our lava we want to try to cover up most as we can without it actually being blown all over the place. If it does blow, your only best is to oopsies. Let's go ahead and go get rid of that real quick. So you just want to try to make it exactly level, right? That is the only objective to make it. If you guys can tell, we got a lot here, so we'll just make one right here. Now, like I said, you guys try to make it to where it doesn't overflow, or just at least flow, I should say. If it does flow, then level it up. This may take a moment too, because you can tell it's actually difficult to actually find out where you have to level things out at. We still got a couple more right here, right there, for instance. Alright, we're just going to add some right here. Right there. Ow, that hurts. So, alright. Like I said, guys, it will take a moment. And we actually got one more area to go. There we go. That's pretty much what we got here. There we go, guys. But that is pretty much your lava house complete. You just want to carve out in the middle like that. That's the only exception. Alright, so that is your lava bucket in exterior 100% fully complete. Unless if you want to add a handle, which you could come over here and just make your own handles. So we could do those. We could extend out by 4. Then we could do our 2 diagonals. Then we could go ahead and pick the other side. That 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we can do the diagonals right there, and we can connect it. There we go. That's probably the only way I can think about a handle. So anyway, guys, that is your that's your lava bucket house 100% fully completed. It's pretty good for us because we can actually have a good bit of a fiery experience with how we make our houses. Anyway, so that's all I've got here to show you guys today. Alright, please do remember to check out my playlist linked down below this video. Don't forget to also stay tuned for Saturday, the 12th, where I will make an interior video for this specific lava bucket house, right? Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like this video, and let me know in the comments what you want me to build next. Thanks. thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time in another awesome video. Take care.